We are at the original Fitness World. Before, we had Steve Nash franchise going. It's pretty much of an icon. It's an icon. It's been around a long time. It's been iconic since I was little. I used to see it. Used to drive from the area, and first time I've actually come close. It's spray painted with bronze, but yeah, different style now with just straight Fitness World. And I worked out here a few times here, and it's a nice, decent one-level gym. And you can see they have an area for studio. That's for cardio and aerobics, whatnot, and yoga too. So it's a nice place. You know, I was the kind of fellow I would like to train different gyms, you know, throughout Metro Vancouver, the great GVRD. And so I'll point out a tip since I'm at a gym. I would say I see a lot of guys in the gym now, they like to sit down a lot. Especially, you know, when they're doing just, you know, not really high intensity work, just sitting on the benches and looking at their phones and whatnot. There's a time and place for that. I believe even Arnold said it, that you should sit down, not for too long, because the blood is going to go away from the peripheral, away from your limbs that you're working out, going to go back to your central organs like your heart. So you don't want that. You know, you want to keep the blood flow going throughout the body. So sitting down kind of does that. There are times when you do have to sit down, like when you do squats, when you do deadlift, when you're on the leg press, when you're in any type of machine like that. And what else would I be sitting usually? Yeah, when I'm doing clean and press and whatnot, you know, those multi-joint exercises, then yes, have a seat, sit down. Other than that, I try not to sit down. Even Arnold said, move around, look in the mirror, look at the pump you got, grab some water, talk to somebody, you know. But I see people they do a set and for 5 minutes, they're just sitting there on their phone. I don't understand that. This gym's not a place to use phone and just to sit around. Yeah, you can sit down if you're gonna do 30 seconds of training. 30 seconds of training, then you jump right back to your set. That's fine. But it's a big trend now that I see a lot of guys just sitting down and they're doing, you know, just regular workout, nothing really too intense. You know, you have that crowd of people, and you know, if that's how people want to train, that's fine. That's fine. But if you want to take your training to the next level with intensity, then I suggest you try to sit down the least. That's my tip, I would say. But definitely for squat and deadlift, I mean, you're going all out with that. It's high intensity. You're maxing out. So I would say, yeah, sit down. You're using your legs. Have a seat in that situation. In that situation. So if you guys wanted me to tip with the Atlas man, you know, here we are. And it looks like it's hard to find parking here because the entire parking place is full. It's been always like that. You got a guy parked right here. It's not even a parking spot. But take my tip. If you're doing high reps, a circuit training, then least rest is best, 30 seconds to a minute. But if you're doing high intensity strength training, you need to rest for 3-4 minutes. But try not to sit as much. With the squat, I'll take that as an exception. Yeah, have a seat, you know, because your heart rate's going to be on fire. You want to kind of bring it down. And so in that instance, yeah, definitely. That's the only time I like to sit down is when I'm doing the squats and deadlift. Bench press, no. Bench press, I like to move around. I move around. I don't like to sit right there on the bench press. Or even when I'm doing seated dumbbell presses, heavy. I just don't sit there. I just never was the type. I cannot see myself sitting somewhere and looking at space, looking straight ahead and just waiting for my next set, just waiting for 3-4 minutes. I'm not that type of person. I like to get out. That's what the gym is. Place of combat, place of expressing yourself physically. So take my advice. Don't sit down too long when you're resting. Move around, get the blood flow going. And yeah, take that advice. Thanks for watching the video, and more stuff coming live and direct. Weather's looking good. Springtime, this is the best time, and we're all going through a morphosis, transformation. So good luck on that. We'll talk in the next video. Peace. I'm out. People think I'm crazy.